fade on a midnight road, carrying scars nobody knows. No roots to tie me, no chains to bind. The world's my compass, fate's my sign. Every shadow whispers, every silence calls.
Good morning, gangsters. How's it going? We are live. That's right, guys. We are live on this Veterans Day. Big shout out, a big thank you to all the veterans out there, guys. All the sacrifices, all the time away from your family, the danger, the things. We appreciate it, keeping us safe down here in the homeland. That's right. Big shout out to all those guys. In tribute, I have no military experience of my own. I'm not going to claim I ever have. I'm the most undisciplined guy in the world. But what I did have growing up, guys, is we had a military surplus supply store down the street from my house. So we grew up playing Army, and we are going to talk the best military toys of all time. If you grew up in the 70s, 80s, 90s, you know what I'm talking about. We're talking G.I. Joe. We're talking with the Kung Fu grip. We're talking guns. Man, so many things, guys. We're talking, oh, man. What's another big one? They had so many. The Corpse. Remember the Corpse? Oh, man. So we're going to get into that, guys. We got Today in History. We got Wakey Bakey News. Oh, boy. More 3-Eye Atlas news. Oh, man. 3-Eye Atlas is blowing it up, man. It has an anti-tail now. From no tail to anti-tail. This thing is just a rebel waiting to happen, this 3-Eye Atlas, man. It's fascinating. Me and April, we'll get more into that. It's weird how it's just making a circle around the galaxy and then just headed back to, like, it's so many things, so many questions on this 3-Eye Atlas, guys. But we're going to get into that. We got a whole mess of trouble to get into. So get out those thinking caps, guys. And remember the greatest military toys you grew up with. I know Lonnie has some. I bet you Harvey Hooligan has some. Well, I don't know. He's from England. He probably had like a knife because they don't have guns over there. Oh, man. He ain't from France where they just hand each other croissants. I just alienated the entire French audience we got going on here, guys. All right. This is the Wakey Bakey Morning Show. I am Brian Brown. You are you. We are on the dailydank.com. And that makes us live and ready to go, guys. So get ready. Buckle in because we are kicking the tires and lighting the fires. We are talking the best military toys. We got a 3-Eye Atlas. We got a lot to talk about this morning, guys. So buckle in, kick the tires and light the fires. We are going live in 2. Let's do it.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja pichuela y cuando le moviese el ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tienes cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el soy yo quien te
No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, que la soy bueno, porque tú no.
All right. Welcome all to the dailydank.com, guys. And we are talking on the Wakey Bakey Morning Show this morning. We are talking the craziest military toys of all time, guys. We'll be getting into that here in a little bit. We get all over the place, guys. We get crazy. How's everyone doing on this Veterans Day today? Everything's closed down. It looks like it's all quiet outside. For some reason, I always thought Veterans Day was on a Monday. Who thinks that they should make all holidays into 3-day weekends? But you know what? Yet I've never worked a job. Where like that ever affected me. Like, oh, hey, it's Christmas. You're going to get a 3-day weekend. Like, fucking every job I've worked, you fucking work Christmas. Like, you don't get anything good in, anything. We got survival knives for Christmas like Rambo. That's pretty badass. How old were you, Lonnie? I remember those. It had like a bunch of stuff inside, like survival, yeah. How old were you, Lonnie? That's pretty cool. Did anyone lose a finger? Larry says his childhood military toy was a Remington 22 and a Mossberg 20 gauge. What could go wrong? I remember I wanted a machete. They had a machete. It was like $10 too back then, which, like, I had the money, and I asked my parents if I could get the machete, and my dad specifically said, "No, I don't need you cutting anyone's arms fucking off." 8 to 10 years old. Dang. Did anyone lose a digit? Did any craziness come of those survival knives? That's a good gift, man. Imagine being a 10-year-old getting a fucking Rambo survival knife. Just the presentation alone is like unreal. What else was there? There's so much, man. We had that military surplus store, and we were all into like playing war and army and all that. Harvey Hooligans. And so we would go down there with our allowances and stuff and buy a bunch of fucking. I remember we bought MREs to fucking eat them. Me and my friend Sonny Gerber, we actually went and saw Platoon. I think we were about 8, 10 years old, 11 years old. It wasn't even close to 12. So yeah, we were like probably 9, 10 years old, walking to the movies, going to see fucking Platoon. We played chicken with our. Oh, fuck that, dude. Fuck that. Where you get the knife and you. Oh, no way, man. Especially with a big old Rambo knife. That thing must have been massive, like the size of your leg at that age, too, man. Oh, shit. That's the way to grow up, though, right? Living in a bubble. I was listening to Joe Rogan and Billy Bob Thornton talk about the difference between, like, I guess, newer generations based, like, we're probably going to be like the last generation that wasn't born with a phone in their hand. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't have phones. That wasn't a thing. Well, I mean, there was the telephone, but no cell phone and like that. So we remember a time where that wasn't a thing. We can appreciate it. We can see how big the world has shifted because of this one invention. Tension spans, everything. What do you guys think? This once we're dead and gone, you think it's just, I mean, man, imagine that. No one remembers what it's like to not have a cell phone. And we're 50, 70 years away from it. Yeah, think about that. Minimum, we would be 50 years away from it. Yeah, about 50, 60 years. Because if you figure the age of the last person who wasn't, born into the big, and I'm not talking your big brick phones, I'm talking like the smartphones when the apps started coming out. So what was that, like 2010, 2008, something like that? My dad never allowed war talk. He was in the Philippines. Dirt clod fights. Oh yeah, we had big ones of those. Yeah, big rotary phones tied to a landline. Oh man, those were the days, like you said, not everything was blasted. Bullying was different. Everything was different, man. Like at least you had a safe place to go home to when fucking like everyone, unless you were the bully, everyone had some fucking neighborhood bully. Ours was named Brady. This guy Brick. Fucking why wouldn't it be? That's the perfect fucking bully name, Brady. And he lived like 3 blocks over. And the way our neighborhoods were, it was weird. It was like they were actual neighborhoods. So like if you were on River Gardens, that covered Central Village and a few other things over here. But then after a certain point, then that stopped being your neighborhood. And not very far, like a couple streets. Maybe it's just a kid thing, how far you could ride your bikes or something. I don't know. But yeah, he lived a couple blocks down. So you'd only have to see him like if you went into that neighborhood, and they never came into our neighborhood for whatever. Anyway, yeah, he was he kind of reminded me of the Christmas Story guy. He had green eye, or he had a brown eyes, whatever, fucking red eyes, whatever it is. No wonder that lady said I sound drunk. I just smoked a giant bowl. Speaking of smoking giant bowls, I think it's time for first toke of the day, guys. Yeah, so anyway, Brady was the big bully. Anyway, what I was saying was to bring it all full circle, bring this train back in, was at least back then, man, you could stay out of that neighborhood. You could avoid that kid. You could just stay home, fuck around. Now you got fucking this whole online bullshit. You just fucking no privacy, man. No chance of getting out. If someone's fucking with you, they're fucking with you. And fuck, I've been on both ends of the spectrum. So, I mean, yeah, crazy shit, man. I think we should go. I think there should be a mandatory law. How do you think people would freak out where you can't use your smartphone 2 days a week? Just shut them down. I think you'd remember a lot, man. Like just the clarity, just the like. You look up and you're like, oh shit, there's more stuff going on. You mean I can stare at this fucking river for more than 15 seconds? All right, guys, let's get into first toke of the day. I'm ready. I know you guys are all ready. I say we do this thing already. All right, here we go.
And starts to play. Morning's here in a hazy way. Eyes half closed, but I'm wide awake. Time to spark it up, no time to fake.
All right, guys, this is brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. It is Toke It Up Tuesday. That's right, guys. I have to think about it for a minute. Toke It Up Tuesday. All your vapes, all your liquids are gonna be, well, not your drinks, but all your distillates, your vapes, and yeah, I'm pretty high. Your vapes are gonna be 50% off all day, guys. Get on down there. Be as high as me and head off to 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. The Healing Center. All right, let's do this, guys. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Drift and sway. Wakey bakey vibes. Let the good times stay. First toke of the day. Light that green bouquet. Moments melt like the morning dew. Everything feels shiny new. It's a green sunrise and it's overdue. Breathe it in.
You know, it blows my mind how people don't know this is a stoner show. And literally we're smoking on the show. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Woo! First toke of the day, baby.
Life's a ride and this is the key. A little herb to set me free.
The
In
Wakey
morning glow,
Bakey.
I lead the way. Shout it loud.
All right. All right. What the heck are land lubes, Harvey? What is a land lube? Aaron! You know what? I saw you earlier. We were like on break, or no, we were just starting the 2-minute countdown. Aaron, all the way from Australia. What's up, buddy? What's up? You know what? Speaking of which, let's do some shout outs. Guys. We're actually changing the roll call animation and song, guys. So if you're not mentioned in this right now and you want to be, make sure you hit me up and let me know. We're going to add all the active members. That way you guys get a shout out. We're going to do some fresh and so clean song and some animations. But in the meantime, guys, let's give it up. Let's count it out. It's time for roll call.
Rise and shine, it's the wakey bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Oh, roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey Hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review. Bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the daily dank.
All right. Big shout out to Rosie Key. Good morning. Hopefully you're having a great day out there. Jeremy, oh man, down in Kingman, the wild man, Jeremy, getting all crazy out there, guys. Who else we got? We got, start from the top. We got Harvey Hooligans. That's right. Big shout out. And we got Open Carry Larry in the house. Good morning. We got Lonnie. I know Lonnie has a lot of military toy stories. One time my G.I. Joes were in this battle. No, that's not what I meant. They were pinned down by Cobra, man, and we didn't know if we were going to be able to get out of it. But then the rich kid Brian showed up with his aircraft carrier, and next thing you know, big shout out to Lonnie. Big shout out. We got Aaron from Australia. What's up, buddy? How's the family? How are you doing? Any late night bus runs we need to know about? Oh, man. Oh man, big shout out Carolyn. Big shout out to Carolyn. Who else we got? Aaron. We give a big shout out to April, the love of my life. That's right, guys. She's out working right now. Big shout out to my dad. I know he's not watching. He's up in Vegas, still at the hospital, doing the rehab, trying to get hopefully come home by Christmas. That's the goal. We'll see. We'll see how it all goes. Fingers crossed, those guys. Steve, that's right. From Ensenada. He's I don't think he's on this morning, but hopefully he got to sleep in, man. That dude, when that dude can sleep, man, he deserves it. That guy's running 1,000,000 miles an hour. He's like Kramer. Do you remember when Kramer and Jerry switched apartments and Jerry like became Kramer because of like lack of sleep? Oh man, I love Seinfeld. That's a great show. That was a great show. Oh man, big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Appreciate you all. Supernova Mike. Nova my Mike. Who else do we got? Who else do we got? Oh, Barney, wherever Barney's at. We need to talk to Barney in a minute. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey bakey news this morning. I know I'm ready. We got some 3-Eye Atlas. We got a couple things to talk about. Let's do it.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey Bakey Morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey Bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
Boo, 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 boo. All right, guys, up first, we got a death, unfortunately. Oscar-nominated actress dies at age 84. Sally Kirkland, a one-time model who became a regular on-stage film and TV, best known for sharing screen time with Paul Newman and Robert Redford in The Sting, and her Oscar-nominated title role in an 87 movie, Anna, has died. She was 84 years old. Her representative, Michael Green, said Kirkland died Tuesday morning at Palm Springs Hospice. Friends established a GoFundMe account this fall for her medical care. Kirkland acted in such films as The Way We Were with Barbara Streisand, Kevin Costner, Cold Feet, Tom Watts, Ron Howard, Ed TV, Oliver Stone's JFK, Heat Wave, High Stakes, Bruce Almighty, Blazing Saddles. There's a picture of the lady. Yeah, it looks super familiar. Dang, that sucks, man. Well, 80, what was she? 87, 84? It's a pretty long life. Probably wish for a few more years out of that. But you know what, man? She Oscar nominated. She got to act with the greats. She got to do her thing. I'm gonna call that a bucket of wind, man. I'm gonna call that a big bucket of wind for Miss Sally Kirkland. It lived a long, good, hard life, man. Did some things, saw some things, changed some lives. What else could you wish for? You know what? So Hillary Duff, all your big Hillary Duff fans out there, guys. Yeah, this is what dreams are made of, announces Small Rooms Big Nerves mini tour. So she's going back on tour, old Hillary Duff. Yeah. Good for her, apparently. I don't know. If you guys want to see that. Slim pickings for the news today, guys. You know what? This one we haven't covered. Marshawn Nealand, dead after pursuit. Cowboys defensive end. I know this was all over the news a few days ago. Was found dead after a police pursuit in Texas. Police have confirmed the Cowboys announced Nealand's death Thursday morning. It's with extreme sadness that the Dallas Cowboys share that Marshawn Nealand tragically passed away this morning, the team stated. According to the police report, Marshawn was a beloved teammate. Police in Dallas suburb of Frisco said that Nealand was found dead with what appeared to be a self-inflicted gunshot wound after a vehicle pursuit at 10:30 p.m. Wednesday night. A vehicle had alleged fled from the Texas Department of Public Safety during the pursuit, but was found crashed a few minutes later. Damn, that sucks, man. You know, it just shows you, man, no matter where you're at in life, no matter what you got going on, no matter how good it looks from the outside, people are struggling, man. People are struggling on the inside of things, you know. We got to be there for one another, man. This kind of stuff shouldn't happen. Sucks. It sucks. And he had resources, you know. That's what sucks, man. Your average guy can't just like go into the trainer's room and be like, hey, I need to talk to somebody, and boom, they, send you to a professional paid for. A lot of us have to jump through hoops and work the system to try to get insurance to pay for a couple of them or something. There's a lot to it, but yeah, he had resources, man. It's, no one's above it. No one's exempt from it. Sad. All right, guys, check this out. Any Selena fans out there? Selena, personal artifacts leave Texas for LA for the first time. For the first time, personal artifacts of singer Selena will be on display outside of her home in Corpus Christi, Texas. This is a move for a limited pop-up exhibit at the Grammy Museum in downtown LA. It's called Selena, Texas to the World. The items come from the Selena Museum. That's cool. She's still really popular, man. Her music and stuff. Would have been interesting to see how far her career would have went. She'd have been acting, doing shit. Wouldn't even be singing right now. Wouldn't even be singing. All right, what else we got? Oh, 3-Eye Atlas. We got to talk about 3-Eye Atlas, guys. And this anti-tell. Oh, there's so many. There's so many things we could talk about. What are you guys thinking about this 3-Eye Atlas so far? Let's see. 2 hours ago. Here we go. Oh shit! This is from the New York Post, guys. This just in. Is 3-Eye Atlas a spaceship? Comet solar turn reveals more hints of alien origin. Harvard expert explains. Did 3-Eye Curious fly too close to the sun? Interstellar comet 3-Eye Atlas is losing an insane amount of mass after making its closest pass of the sun last month. A phenomenon known as perihelion prompted Harvard scientist Avi Loeb to speculate that the object might have fragmented into a dozen pieces. Think of it as fireworks resulting from the warming by the sunlight. Okay, that kind of makes sense. If you get too warm, boom, they go off. The astrophysicist told the Post the object exploded into multiple pieces. You see that? The dramatic weight loss seems to point to objects commentary makeup, but Loeb is not willing to rule out extraterrestrial origins just yet. The astrophysicist who detailed the theory in a new post on Medium spouted a massive anti-tail and a separation smoking tail. These mammoth jets extend an incredibly, 620,000 miles towards the sun and 1,860,000 miles in the opposite direction, indicating a mass loss amid the sunbeams. For a natural comet, the outflow velocity of the jets is expected to be 0.28 miles per second at the distance. Man, the jets may have persisted over a time scale. A lot of this is over my head, but man, that's weird. More weird stuff with this 3-eye atlas, you know? I don't know. What are you guys thinking of this? Let's check the comments here. Brian, I always wonder if you're in touch, or do you do the shirtless wakey bakey dancer dudes watch the show? No, they were like a one-off. I think they were on Fiverr, and they just I should send them the link, huh? I should send them the link and let them check it out. You know what? I will. That's a good one. If you listen to your phone before you dial the number, so that you don't interrupt someone, you are about to get old. Oh wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I remember that. Or the busy signal. Who remembers that when you were on the phone? Eh, eh, and then yeah, that sucked, man. Let's see. Gear reckons it's false flag operations to increase military spending. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. We've seen that a million times. All right. Yeah, 3-eye atlas, man. That's just different. It's kind of what's this? Urine-based astronaut food to be tested aboard ISS, a key capability for the future of what? Yeah, I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up, guys. Just in case people thought airline food was inedible, astronauts on future missions to Moon and Mars could substitute on a brand new space food that is concocted from air and urine. The European Space Agency announced. Why would you announce that? The project aims at developing resources which will allow us to improve human space flight resilience and the well-being of our astronauts. Developed by Finnish startup Solar Foods, Solon, as it is called, is highly versatile and fuel efficient powder that manufactures from microbes, airs, and electricity via gas fermentation process. Doesn't sound good. Meanwhile, the key ingredients, urea, an organic compound found in urine, provides the essential nitrogen source for synthesizing protein in space. On Earth, this process is facilitated by ammonia. Just the fact that you're saying it's urine, I'm done. And the way they said it made it sound like it was going to taste like urine. Yuck, that's so gross. Who wants to eat wee wee? Oh, man. Oh, man. All right, guys, let's get in to a little something I like to call Today in History.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
Alrighty, kids. There we go. What do we got going on today, guys? If you're celebrating a birthday on this 11/11, Make sure you're giving a shout out to Leonardo DiCaprio. You're in good company. Leo celebrates a birthday, 52 years old. Yeah, 52? No, 51. Dang, Leo's 51, man. Dang. Crazy. Why does he still look like a little kid playing in his dad's clothes when he wears suits in movies? I don't know. 1922, Kurt Vonnegut, American novelist. 1896, Lucky Luciano, gangster, was born, guys. 1885, General George Patton was born, guys. Of course he was. He was born on Veterans Day. 1821, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Russian author. Damn, I did pretty good. Russian author was born today, guys. Featured event, World War I ends. Woohoo! At 5 a.m. on this day in 1918, the Allied powers and Germany signed a armistice document in the railway carriage of the Ferdinand Foch, the commander of the Allied armies. With 6 hours later, World War I came to an end. That's pretty cool. That was a man with they discovered gas and stuff. Oh, that was a horrible war. Trench warfare. That's some dirty shit, man. All right, 2004, Yasser Arafat, who became president 1996 through 2004 of the Palestine Authority, chairman 1969 through 2004 of the Palestine Liberation Organization, and leader of the Fatah, the largest constitute PLO groups, died in Paris, 2004. 1992, the Church of England voted to ordain women as priests. The first ordination took place 2 years later. 1975, Angola declared independence after Portuguese withdrew. 1966, Gemini 12, the last spacecraft in the Gemini series, and the first to make a automatic controlled re-entry into Earth's atmosphere, was launched. 1920, Armistice Day, the anniversary of the end of World War I, was marked with the burial of the unknown soldiers in the tombs in Paris and London. And a similar ceremony was held in Arlington National Cemetery, Virginia in 1921. 1889, Washington was admitted to the Union as the 42nd U.S. state. 1880, Australian outlaw Ned Kelly, who was the first, most famous of the bushranger bandits. Oh, of the bandits of the Australian outback, the bushrangers, rangers. The bushranger, rangers, bandits of the Australian outback, was hung in Melbourne, 1880. 1872, actress Maud Adams was best known for her portrayal of James Barrie heroines, who also played Joan of Arc, as well as the Shakespearean role of Juliet, Viola, and Rosalind, was born. 1865, for her work as a surgeon during the American Civil War, physician Mary Edwards Walker became the first woman to be granted the U.S. Medal of Honor. The award was rescinded in 1917, but reinstated in 1977. Fucking people. We're going to take it away from you and then give it back to you. 1831, enslaved black American Nate Turner was hung after leading a slave rebellion that resulted in the death of some 60 white people. In addition, many innocent enslaved people were mad in occupying hysteria. 1831, damn. 1813, British troops under Colonel J.W. Morris defeated U.S. forces led by General John Boyd at the Battle of Chrysler's Farm during the War of 1812. Just some dude's farm. 1778, during the American Revolution, Iraqis, in a direct retaliation for colonial assaults of 2 Indian villages, attacked a New York frontier settlement in the Cherry Valley Raid. 1493, Christopher Columbus sighted the island of St. Martin. 1417, Martin V was unanimously elected Pope, bringing the end of the Great Schism. Thank God someone ended the Great Schism. I don't even know what the... It was a period from 1378 to 1417 where there were 2 and later 3 rival popes. Oh, dang, the popes getting all crazy. I'm the real pope. You know what I heard? I heard they had a ladder match to settle it. Oh, I thought you were the most famous of the Bush Rangers. I heard you chase a... Oh, Mr. Crispers, Mr. Crispers. Oh, man, that's funny. He was hung. Down under, we call it Remember Branch Day, a minute of silence at 11 a.m. At least we forget every year if it comes. I'll show you. Check Ned at Kelly Bushranger Museum. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that would be, I guess, equivalent to like the Billy the Kid Museum here in America or Jesse James. When we were in Arkansas, me and my son, we went on a couple cave tours, like caverns, and they said all throughout Arkansas in that area, every cave has a rumor that Jesse James had slept in it. I want to go. I definitely want to go to New Mexico here pretty soon. Check out the Billy the Kid Trail, the museum, do the whole thing, man. I wanted to do it before it got too cold, but I'm gonna have to wait till after the cold. Yeah, I don't do New Mexico in the wintertime. No way, man. That's like bone chilling cold. Oh, oof. No, no, no. Not for this young lad. All right, guys, we are going to get into the best military toys of the 80s. That's right. Is it the Brian Stoner podcast action figure? Is it Rosie the Bulldog? Is it Lonnie? That's right. Or what about the THC Command Center? No, we got real ones. We got real ones for you guys. We got real ones. We're going to talk a little November to Dismember right now. Let's get into it while I get this thing set up.
This November, evil returns to the arena. The screams are louder, the stakes are higher, and your vote decides who survives. Welcome to November to Dismember, the ultimate horror icon tournament. 32 killers, 16 nights of terror, 1 champion of darkness. Will Freddy slash his way to another nightmare victory? Will Michael Myers make his silent return to glory? Can Jason hold his crown? Or will Art the Clown paint the bracket red? You'll witness matchups from your darkest dreams, Chucky versus Ghostface, The Exorcist versus The Ring, and even Pennywise facing pure evil itself. Every round, you vote. You decide who lives and who gets chopped from the tournament. And when the blood clears in December, one lucky fan will walk away with a killer grand prize, a massive horror gift package, including your very own Annabelle doll. It's madness. It's mayhem. It's November to Dismember, all month long, only at thedailydank.com. Because in this tournament, the screams don't stop till Christmas.
Ooh, screams don't stop till Christmas. I like that, guys. We're gonna get more into that today. I fucked off yesterday and didn't get my brackets done. They'll be up today. I'm working solely on the channel and the show today, guys. Trying to get back into a rhythm. It's hard being off for that long, man. You forget where all the buttons and all the things are. All right, let's get into a couple things here, guys. Might have to change here. The best military toys of all time, guys. Yeah, that will work. That will work. Hang on one second here. So I'm going to go with the classic first. This is not in any kind of order, any kind of like anything like that. This is just a straight up, um, we're just in no order, like not the best of or anything. I'm just as it pops in my mind as we're going through. Um, Not what I wanted to do. All right, here we go. First up, we got the classic, guys. The classic, plastic platoon. That all right? These are the old school, straight up, military, the original action figures, guys. Army men. Is that what we just called them? Army men. Um, you could paint them. You could do whatever you want. I think most kids just left them green. Um, How many hours, if you're a kid of the 80s, of the 90s, how many hours did you spend playing with these? And then when you could get a set, like with the ship, and the only thing that sucked is the ships and the tanks were never actual size to the army men. Like that always kind of sucked. That always kind of sucked. Let's go back here and see here. Yeah, and then man, they've gotten really crazy. Look at the price of some of these. Damn. People are 3D printing these now. We'll go World War II here. No results found. But yeah, it's just the classic army men. Um, Rosie, go lay down. Oh, I can't believe these are so pricey now. I guess they're collectible. Um, Apparently, I was hoping to find like the ship and stuff that usually come with it because it was never the same. And they had all sorts of it. You could find these on the back of like comic books and stuff. And you could like send away for 99 cents and they would 1,000 pieces. And you'd get like a tank with it and all this stuff. These are cool. Yeah, so that's the original OG army toy, I'm gonna say. What do you guys think? The OG? Let's see. Hey, Captain Kush, Captain Kush. How's it going? Look like game pieces for Risk. A man cavalry and a cannon. I remember they had like cowboys and Indians. They had a bunch of different stuff, man, that you could do. And they were cheap. That's why I think everyone had them. They were like super, super cheap. All right, what else we got next, guys? Um, you know what? Let me look up. This is probably the best one that I can remember. There's a toy company called Remco, guys. Old Remco. And they were big in like the 60s, I would say the 50s, 60s, and 70s. They started fizzling out in the 80s. I probably gave them an extra decade in there. But they had like Sergeant Rock. Who remembers Sergeant Rock? It was like the knockoff G.I. Joe, Sergeant Rock. Um, Look at some of this cool stuff. But then if you go back further, like I said, the 60s, look at this one. The Remco fucking mortar. It's a fucking mortar cannon. Um oh, this who can ever forget the all-in-one gun? I forget what it was called. They had like straight up canteens and an army set. Look at this one. Can we just watch it here? Nope. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. There we go. All right, let's check some of these out. Now we're cooking with gas.
There goes a B-52 jet bomber, America's newest defender. Wish you were part of her crew. Now you can experience this thrill with Remco's big B-52 ball turret gun. Radar scope seeks out the enemy. Snap-on intercom and oxygen mask. Intercom check.
How badass is that toy, man? So what do you guys think? 60s? This is probably in the 60s. That's a badass toy. I want one now.
Quick, load ammo. Sights up. Enemy at 2 o'clock high. Open fire. Watch.
Damn. What the hell? That thing is cool.
The brilliant tracer splash on target. Thrill to the fingertip response of the ball turret. You're never out of ammo. Just reload and you're ready to attack again.
Nothing like teaching kids how to fucking stock a fully automatic machine gun, but yeah, let's go.
Now get the feeling you're really in a ball turret and really firing. Get Remco's B-52 ball turret gun, complete with oxygen mask, intercom, ammo gauge, radar scope, and turret traverse. $13.98. Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls.
Hell yeah, that's the toy right there, man. Look at that thing. Oh, man. Gotta run. We'll be listening. You have an awesome day, Rosie Key. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Oh, yeah, we'll be getting into G.I. Joes here in a minute. Oh, someone's at the door, guys. Someone's at the door. Hang on. Let me throw something on here real quick. And all right, I will be right back, guys.
All right, y'all, let's see where this rip takes us today.
Where the hell am I? It's July 14th. It's Munchie Monday sale. 15% off drops at the Healing Center, but
This don't look like needles, bro. This place got horses? Dude, where am I? Looks like there is some kind of party over here. Let's check it out.
Okay, this is definitely a party, but like, why does it feel like everyone's waiting for something to go down?
July 14th, Fort Sumner. Yo, wait, Billy the Kid? Why do I feel like I just walked into the wrong kind of after party? All right, y'all, I don't even know how this is happening, but this is freaking Billy the Kid. You got anything you want to say, bro?
I ain't who they say I am, but I ain't no saint neither. I just wanted to ride free, that's all.
They'll write books about me, but none of them will tell the truth.
I just wanted one more day.
Yo, y'all heard that shot, right? I think Billy's gone. Or maybe he got out. I don't know, man. He moved fast. Oh, man, if you want to know what really went down, hit up thedailydank.com, catch Today in History, and don't miss the Wakey Bakey Morning Show on all platforms. We'll see you.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing...
Nope, not yet. All right, sorry, guys. Neighbor coming over real quick. I'm going to put my headset. There we go. All right. Oh, man. Let's see here. Damn, I want a Remco now, right? For real, man. These toys are badass. All right, let's get into another one.
I am the Remco Frogman. On land, a commando with rifle, watch, crash helmet, and walkie-talkie.
Why is this mouth like
Frogman alert! Change to underwater gear. Spear gun, weight belt with shark knife, face mask, aqua lungs. My orders. Explore shallow water with snorkel.
Tight back there, man.
My motor-driven propeller powers me.
Oh, that's cool.
My flippers guide me. The deep dive. A dangerous assignment. New worlds. New adventure. Marker boy tracks me. Too deep. Lifeline brings me to the surface. The realistic Remco Frogman is now available wherever fine toys are.
Holy shit, that thing is big. I thought it was going to be like a small one you put in the bathtub. That thing's like for a pond. Holy shit, that thing is big.
Remco Frogman is now available wherever fine toys are sold. $11.98 for both land and water. Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls.
What would that be in inflation, like $50?
Wait till the other kids see this one.
Damn.
The biggest and best battleship you can own. Remco's Fighting Lady. Over 3
Holy shit. Thing just keeps it coming.
3 feet long, no water necessary. She operates on your living room floor. See the giant electronic cannon sweep from left to right. It's fully motorized. Listen to the tracking signal. Fires real shells. Ejects real shell casings. You yourself control all action from this big captain's bridge.
So this is like a modified Army Man fucking ship right here. Man, this is the OG aircraft carrier, man. USS Flag. This is the OG one, boy. Yeah, I would have. The shells actually come out of the fucking gun. Oh, this would have been hours of entertainment.
Now on the rear deck is your jet fighter plane.
No way.
The powerful catapult launches the jet into the sky. The Fighting Lady carries depth charges too. Ash cans that really work. Radar finds the enemy. Press the signal horn on the captain's bridge. A 7-man assault boat comes with a Fighting Lady.
Hell yeah.
Pom-pom guns protect the ship. Be a big shot in your neighborhood. Be the first to own a Remco Fighting Lady battleship. Only $12.98.
You know what? It's only, what, $1 more than Scuba Steve? I would have went with this thing, man. If I was a kid back then, get me the ship. Fuck Scuba Steve, man. This thing's better. And it launches planes out of the back of it? What? That is nuts, man. They don't make toys like they used to. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, you know what? Rosie Key, shit. I forgot. I forgot to give you big. I did it personally, but I haven't done it on the show. Happy birthday, Rosie Key, guys. Rosie Key celebrated a birthday yesterday, day before, and I was going to do it yesterday on the show, but I fucking was late doing the show, so then I forgot. You know what? At 4:20, we're going to have a special Rosie Key birthday bash, guys. That's right. Totally, it was on Sunday, and I was going to celebrate it on Monday and fucking slipped my mind because I started the show late. But happy birthday to Rosie Key. 22 years old, guys. Rosie Key, the big double deuce. That's right. Big happy birthday, Rosie Key. Back then, it was like a week's pay. What is $12.98 in 2005? Yeah, someone do the inflation on that. All right, let's get into this next one. But yeah, that's the toy I want, man. That thing's awesome.
Remember, every boy wants a Remco toy, and so do girls.
So do girls.
Here come the Whirlybirds, the biggest, most spectacular helicopters ever made. Big? You bet. Remco's giant Whirlybird is over 2 feet long, motorized to taxi any.
You know what's genius about these commercials is it's all practical. And if you had the skill, you could set up your fucking little play pit to look just like this. If you had the same, like, this isn't like some crazy fucking special effects. Like, this is a practical. They threw like fucking camouflage netting here, the sky. Like, this is very practical to do, but it looks fucking phenomenal. It makes you want to play with these fucking toys, man.
Fly them from battlefield to battlefield. Those powerful motor-driven Whirlybird engines have blades over 1.5 feet in diameter. The Whirlybird swoops from the sky into daring rescue action. Down, down goes the motor-driven chain and hook. And up comes the tank on its rescue sling, saved from battle danger. And that's not all. Every giant Remco Whirlybird has a cargo hold and comes complete with an army of 25 troops, cannon, truck, jeep, and even a tank. Stage spectacular battles, make daring rescues. Want to be the biggest hero in your neighborhood? Be the first to get the new Remco Giant Whirlybird, only $9.98. Remember, every boy wants a Remco.
Not a flying toy. So, you know what? These are kind of G.I. Joe before G.I. Joe. I know G.I. Joe existed in like the Barbie doll size, but People are going to hate that I said that. But in that doll size where, I consider the GI Joes with the Kung Fu grip, like the ones I grew up on, I forget, 3/8. I don't know what the fuck size they are. The cool ones, the ones that are handheld, the same as the Star Wars figures. That's what I grew up on. I like that size. This would be fucking just as good. They're smaller, but man, all the different helicopters, the ships, the fucking things you could add to it, man, you could have a good collection going on. You could have some fucking phenomenal wars there. All right. Remco, man. Remco made some good toys, boy. But you know what? Speaking of the GI Joes, the 12-inch were the big ones. That's what. Never mind. Oh man, the GI Joes I grew up with, guys, that you grew up with. Hang on 1 second. Those were the ones, man. I spent hours. Playing, I guess, War, G.I. Joe, whatever you want to call it. I think we just called it G.I. Joe. Check out some of these commercials, guys. So we saw the Remco ones. Let's check out 20 years later what they're doing.
Fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
It's here, the G.I. Joe collection. Infantry trooper, codename Grunt. Bazooka soldier, codename Zap. Motor soldier, codename Short Fuse. Laser rifle trooper, codename Flash. Ranger, codename Stalker. Communications officer, codename Breaker. Machine gunner, codename Rock and Roll. Counterintelligence, codename Scarlet. Commando, codename Snake Eyes. Each sold separately. G.I. Joe from Hasbro.
I don't know. I don't know if I think the Remco commercials were a little better. I'm just going to say in 1950s, 13 would be around 100. Whoa, shit. Imagine your kid asking you for $175 to buy a fucking whirly bird.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's captured our attack cannon. Call in G.I. Joe. Go get Breaker. He can do it.
He never gives up. He'll stay till the fight's won.
Get the rapid fire motorcycle.
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Ow! He did it.
You've not seen the last of Cobra.
So I had this. And I traded it for a Tron light bike. And I thought I get a pretty good trade. And I guess the kid who I traded to thought that too, because he wanted it back. And so I ended up having this one. I still probably have it somewhere. But yeah, I remember this one specifically.
You've not seen the last of Cobra.
G.I. Joe and Cobra the Enemy, each sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking our winter outpost. Call in the members of the G.I. Joe team.
And here's Gung Ho, airborne.
Boy, Gung Ho must be cold in the snow.
Cobra's attacking our winter outpost. Call in the members of the G.I. Joe team.
And he must be cold, man. I don't know what he has to do with the winter outpost, but someone get Gung Ho a shirt. I remember Gung Ho. He was one of my favorite characters, the big tattoo on his chest.
Here's Gung Ho, airborne.
Airborne. That's right. When they started getting more specific, Marines, Air Force. Yeah, look at this guy. I remember, I think I had him as well.
Doc and Snow Job.
Fucking Snow Job.
And every Joe has a two-handed battle grip.
Get aboard the Battle Bear. It's G.I. Joe to the rescue.
I had a Battle Bear. I totally had a Battle Bear. I might have two of them, actually.
G.I. Joe, American hero.
We chased off Cobra. Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe, Battle Bear, Joe and Cobra.
Yeah, the Battle Bear was like a cheap one. Inexpensive, not cheap. You would get it for a lot of birthdays, and I think I ended up getting two of them. Same with the Jeep. There was a Jeep that I got two of, too, like just through birthdays or whatever. But yeah, the Battle Bear, guys.
Figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
He's a terrifying enemy.
Destro.
G.I. Joe. Destro is his name. Destro is his name. American hero. Fighting evil Destro.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Destro was kind of the shit. Like, as far as action figures went, he had a big silver head, had a big giant gold necklace. He was in all black. He was kind of the shit, man. I think I used him like in Star Wars action figures. I used nice. I think I used Harvey says I like my 70s G.I. Joe. Hasbro is moving its original factory. Are they still I heard something they're having financial troubles. Anyway, but man, Destro was the shit. You could like, I think I might have had like Destro hanging with Darth Vader at one point. Like, I think Destro bled in to the Star Wars universe. I'm pretty sure.
Introducing Destro.
You better watch out, Joe. Hey, what's going on? Destro's stealing our tank. We gotta stop him. We're gonna get you, Destro. You've met your match, Joe.
Yeah, Destro.
Destro is here.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank comes with figure.
That's a pretty cool. I don't think I had the battle tank. But yeah, old Destro, man. That was a good figure.
Figures and Destro sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Enemy blockade. Send in the G.I. Joe motorized battle tank.
You can make it go left, right, forwards, and backwards. The G.I. Joe Battle Tank.
Smash the blockade. What a tank.
Each sold separately.
All right, these they've upped their game on the commercial. These are I don't know if they're slightly better than Remco, because I still want to go and play the Remco toys. Maybe the toys were better, but these are pretty good commercials.
The G.I. Joe motorized battle tank comes with G.I. Joe.
So apparently it moves forward, and where you point the tank is where it would go. So you'd point the muzzle left, right, and it would go that direction, is what it looks like.
Batteries not included from Hasbro.
Not like an RC car.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Are those the new Joes, Destro?
Yes, Commander.
Who's on the watchtower?
That's the Jungle Trooper. Codename Rakundo.
And manning the howitzer?
That's the Flamethrower. Codename Blowtorch. And the Halo Jumper. Codename Ripcord.
I remember Ripcord. I think I had a Ripcord.
Who's by the bivouac?
That's the Dog Handler. Codename Mutt. And
definitely had the dog handler and the dog.
his dog Junkyard.
They've not seen the last of Cobra.
Watchtower, Howitzer, Bivouac, and G.I. Joe figures each sold separately from Hasbro.
I always thought that was cool with Hasbro and G.I. Joe. They'd put out little mini sets, like seasonally. So you could go, and they weren't that expensive. Like, you could get each one of these, let's see, like, yeah, each one of these little sets you could get relatively
They've not seen the last of Cobra.
and then put them all together. So, like, that would probably cost you like $5, or I don't know, back then probably like $5. Then you would get that one,
Bivouac,
and then that one,
and G.I. Joe figures.
So, you know, you spend $20, you get the whole set, and you got to buy the figures, but relatively cheap for like a whole little compound, and you didn't have to buy them all at once. So I kind of like that about Hasbro.
Each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra Stone our plans. He's
Look at that.
escaping
I
the
don't
Viper
remember that.
Flies. Joe, catch him.
The G.I. Joe Falcon Glider, flying high in the sky, sailing through the air. He's America's fighter. G.I. Joe can fly. He's a real American hero, flying high in the sky. He's chasing Cobra in a desperate race, soaring and diving in a great sky chase.
G.I. Joe Falcon Glider and Cobra Viper Glider sold separately. Figures included from Hasbro.
I think the weight would kind
He'll
of be...
fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there.
Oh, the hovercraft.
Cobra attack. Get the G.I. Joe hovercraft. Get the new Joes aboard.
G.I. Joe Hovercraft holds 9 Joes. It's the...
So I ain't gonna lie, man. I always wanted a hovercraft. I thought the hovercraft was a cool sucker, man. Hasbro is moving its original factory. The guy with the gold chain stole my tank. What was the hidden message? After these, I got Voltron Lions and Transformers. I had they made a giant. Oh, really? Constructicons. There you go, Constructicons. Hide and Seek, Flying G.I. Joe. That's a different game, Harvey. But man, I wanted a hovercraft. Hovercraft was on my list. I think it came out like right when I was getting out of G.I. Joe, or maybe it's just this was kind of, I think it's probably like a $60 thing.
Big new way to bring the Joe team.
Yeah, because I think if the aircraft carrier was like 100 and something, this would probably be like 50. But I love this, especially with the jacuzzi we had, the hot tub at my house that I played in relentlessly. This would have been great. And the aircraft carrier.
Into action, and it floats on water.
Release depth charges. Yo, Joe! Chase that Cobra! Way to go, Joe!
G.I. Joe hovercraft comes with driver, other figures, and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
He'll fight for freedom
I like the way they
wherever
plug in
there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra Invasion! Get the G.I. Joe Sky Striker! Ace the Airborne, let's get those turkeys!
I didn't have the
We're gonna
Sky
get Cobra this
Striker. I had a
time!
different
Our combat jets are on the way! Hey, check my missiles! They're A-OK! Great, I'm going down for a closer look! Way to go, Joe!
Way to go, Joe.
G.I. Joe Sky Striker comes with ace and 2 parachutes. Other figures sold separately.
I'm going down to take a closer look. I'm just getting rid of my plane and parachuting it.
From Hasbro.
Cobra Rattler.
Oh, Cobra
It's
Rattler.
the biggest weapon yet, you know. Rattler's gonna get G.I. Joe.
Introducing the Cobra Rattler.
Check my missiles! Rattler's gonna stop Joe!
G.I. Joe, American
It's the Rattlers!
G.I. Joe is there.
We're outnumbered! That belongs! Yo, Joe!
Cobra Rattler comes with pilot. Other G.I. Joe and Cobra figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
So who remembers these like in between cartoons in the morning and you get all hyped up after seeing it?
I got it! Wow!
Oh,
Introducing the G.I. Joe.
I had one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen this commercial as an adult. I probably saw it as a kid and don't remember it. But yeah, I had one of these, man. This was my jam. This thing got played with more than fucking anything in the house. Oh, leave your comments to yourself, Harvey Hooligans. Yeah, man, this thing was the shit.
USS Flag aircraft carrier. Imagine being on the deck of this aircraft carrier.
The USS Flag is fantastic! It's so big! Over that middle Get ready to
Yeah, it actually came with like a speaker, a handheld speaker like that you could talk into with a microphone.
launch aircraft! Where's the Admiral?
I'm going to say, man, this was one of my favorite parts of the aircraft carriers when I shrunk down. And, is the internal stuff. I always liked that with G.I. Joe. They would have, like, the components. And, like, look right here, you got, like, your fucking valve. I really like that. Like, the stairs, everything, man. They really did a lot of detail on it.
G.I. Joe.
Fire! We start Cobra! Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe USS Flag aircraft carrier comes with what you see here. Other figures and equipment sold separately.
Yeah, that was the shit, man. The aircraft carrier. That was the ultimate. I think that was the biggest toy they had by far. What do you think, Lonnie? Let's see. Yeah, Brian, you tell the kids to close their eye, throw it, they find it. Rescue mission. Brian's aircraft carrier got played with more than oh man. All right, let's get into the next one.
Other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Imagine this.
Cobra bunker.
Hey, we're behind enemy line. What's that? It's the Cobra bunker. Follow me.
The Dreadnought, man.
Dreadnoughts. Torch, Ripper, and Buzzer.
Punk
Let's tell
rocker.
the Joes. The G.I. Joe checkpoint. Who's the commando? Snake Eyes. And there's Alpine. And Airtight. And the Joe Air Defense. Yeah!
G.I. Joe Air Defense, G.I. Joe Checkpoint, Cobra Bunker, and Joe and Dreadnoks figures each sold separate.
Yeah, see, so you could get like the whole set, but one at a time. I like the way they did that, like seasonal. Who remembers the Dreadnoks, man? The punk rockers of the G.I. Joe world, the Dreadnoks.
From Hasbro.
I have a great band.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Cobra's attacking. We're outnumbered. G.I. Joe to the rescue.
The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 members of the G.I.
I have one of these now. I didn't have it when I was a kid, but I got it for my kids. Like in a lot of toys like G.I. Joes and Star Wars. So yeah, we actually have one of these still.
G.I. Joe team.
Let's go. Go get the new members of the G.I. Joe team. Here's Torpedo and Tripwire. Get the Joe team aboard and move them out.
G.I. Joe. The G.I. Joe personnel carrier holds 28 Joe team members, each sold separately from Hasbro.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
Wait up, Joe sees Cobra's new weapon, Hiss. Destro's
no,
a genius.
not the Hiss.
Hiss is unbeatable. Surprise attack. Call in the Wolverine. Go get him, Cover Girl.
G.I. Joe. American hero.
So long, Wolverine. Hurry, Clutch. Wolverine's in trouble. Destro, look. Hiss is ready.
G.I. Joe, Wolverine, and Cobra's Hiss, each with figure other.
I love the kids' voices on this. Those are two pretty cool. I want to say I had this one. Not the Hiss, the other one.
Figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
We'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble.
Okay,
G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe.
It's Major Blood in the Cobra.
I definitely had Major Blood and in this Cobra Copter. I remember this. So it had a big red laser on the front of it.
Copter. They're after Gung Ho. Get the G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter.
And I had the
Wild Bill to the
Dragonfly.
rescue. Major Blood, look. Let's get out of here. Cobra's turning tail. Want to lift, good buddy?
G.I. Joe.
So when Major Blood came, his like commercial, I remember it was like I saw it for the first time about 5, 6 in the morning. I was watching cartoons. The house was still dark, and I got scared. Major Blood scared me.
G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter comes with Wild Bill, other figures and equipment, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Wild Bill.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe. Real American hero. G.I. Joe is there. It's G.I. Joe against Cobra and Destro, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air.
G.I. Joe Battle Tank, batteries not included. G.I. Joe Dragonfly Copter and Attack Vehicle, each sold separately from Hasbro.
Cobra Commander, he is the enemy.
Oh, Cobra Commander.
He's the enemy of G.I. Joe.
He's escaping in the Cobra car. Get the Nick Jaws and get him aboard the Skyhawk.
Introducing Duke, Roadblock, and Spirit.
G.I. Joe, real American hero. G.I. Joe is there.
Cobra Commander got away. But we captured Storm Shadow. Yo, Joe!
G.I. Joe Skyhawk, Joe and Cobra figures and
I don't think Duke has taken out Storm Shadow. I'm just saying.
Cobra Claw sold separately from Hasbro.
All right, last one, guys.
This is it, the Cobra Sea Ray.
Cobra Sea Ray, it's a fighting machine. Out to blast Joe to smithereens.
Incredible Sea Ray splits to become a mini submarine and a one-man armored glider. For attacking on snow and ice, the Cobra Wolf with twin laser cannons and special ski torpedoes.
It's the Techno Viper.
Cobra Wolf is vicious on ice and snow and hot on the trail of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Live the adventure of G.I. Joe, Cobra Sea Ray, Cobra Wolf, and other vehicles and figures sold separately.
G.I. Joe. I would think G.I. Joe probably appreciate you, Aaron. Appreciate you. Don't Major Blood have a high-pitched scream voice? Major Blood. You know what? Before we go, I do want to look up the Major Blood commercial that scared me as a kid. I'm going to face my fears, guys. I'm going to face my fears and watch if we can find it. I'm not seeing it. Oh, man. I can't face my fears. I can't face my fears. Oh, no. Oh, well. Let's see here. Try a different search. Yeah, he had like a high pitched scream. I'm not seeing the commercial that scared me as a kid, but he like had a bunch of dog tags from like people that he killed and shit. Like it was pretty grim as a kid. I think he was on that helicopter. Yeah, he was a little strong for a young lad. Cujo traumatized me as a kid. Still don't really like dogs. I don't know. That is the kid, Jonathan Kimball, Jimmy's brother. All right, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I appreciate you watching. We'll be back at 4:20. You have a great rest of your day, guys. I got to get Rosie some food. She's a hungry. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your day. You are loved. You are appreciated. Go out there and be the difference you want to see in the world, guys. You take care of yourself, and we will see you on the flip side. 4:20. We'll see you guys.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
All right, guys, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you at 4:20. Peace. Hit that like, subscribe, and share button.
I wasn't born with a crown or a stage, just as a